Should you block your twin flame? As you can see or not see me, it is another one of my "it's too freaking hot out there to put on makeup and get in front of the camera" series. But I still wanted to record this video. I just had the impulse to do it right now because I was scrolling through Facebook and all the twin flame groups, and one message I just read, somebody is blocking your twin flame, and I would advise you not to do that. And I'm going to tell you why. Make sure you watch this video till the end. I tell you what to do instead, how you can get to another step. So make sure you watch the entire video. Why you shouldn't block your twin flame. Imagine the universe wants to help you and is always reading your actions, reading your thoughts, reading your mind, but even more so reading your subconscious beliefs, but as I just said, also your actions. So on one hand, of course, you want to have union with your twin flame. You want to be with them, right? You're manifesting it consciously or subconsciously. I mean, every time you daydream being with them, that is an act of manifestation. But blocking them also is, you could say, a manifestation. What you're telling the universe is, oh, I want to be with this person, and then you block them. And the universe is like, well, okay, so you don't want any contact, but then you're getting upset because you don't have contact, because they're not reaching out the way you want them. So playing any kind of mind games does not work, not just with a twin flame relationship, but not with any kind of relationship. Even though, my opinion, if it's like a really toxic relationship, it's not a twin flame. In twin flames relationships, authentic twin flame relationships, we rather quickly learn to evolve and to not play these mind games. I just recorded a video on what to do in order to get over them, so you may want to watch that video if you're blocking them because you don't want any contact anymore. I teach you how to do that in another video, but in this video we're talking about the kind of message you send out to the universe. And if you send those conflicted messages, like on one day you are wishing to be with them and the next day you're blocking them, then what's the universe supposed to do with that? You cannot get out because you manifest being with them. It's not their fault that you're not in the energy to attract them in. Your person, maybe a twin flame or not, is your mirror. If you're not in self-love, they cannot mirror your love. If you still have fear of abandonment, if you have those childhood traumas, they cannot give you commitment. It's impossible. It's not their fault. So instead of blaming them for the way they're treating you, you should hold on for a second and ask yourself, wait, why did I attract them to not reach out? And usually that I can have 4 reasons. I already told you 2 of them. One reason is that you have fear of abandonment, and they can start with mommy and childhood, because we actually get programmed in the first 7 years of our lives, and those programs can run to the end of our life if we do not change them. And how do we change them? Well, you can reprogram your mind with affirmations, for example, visualizations, all of that, revision technique. If you have the energy of abandonment inside of you because mommy may not have been available, which means maybe she had to work a lot to provide, or maybe there was a separation because one of you had to go to the hospital, or I don't know, the state separated you and took you out of the family, or mommy was there physically but she was not a very open and warm person. That also can install loss of mother. She was maybe there, but she didn't give you the nurture you needed. Or maybe you had siblings that needed a lot of attention and your mom didn't give you the attention. So that is your program. It's not your twin flame's fault that you attracted them to mirror that back to you. It's not their fault. I don't want to say it's your fault because you were a child when you programmed that. Yes, your soul chose that template in order to grow and evolve, but now you're most likely an adult and it's your responsibility to change that. How do you not change programs? By pointing your finger at your twin flame, saying it's their fault, they're not coming, they're toxic, I don't want that. And yeah, there's no progress in that. And of course, they won't come in a different way, the way you desire. So the second thing is your twin flame does not only mirror your attachment style, most likely would be an anxious attachment style, and then we would automatically attract somebody with an avoidant attachment style. I do have videos on that, at least one. You can check it out. You find it in my channel. But it's not their fault. The second is, they mirror back your self-love, your self-concept. If you have not healed, for example, past relationship where you have been abandoned or where you have been rejected, then your self-concept is, I am the woman who gets rejected, or the man who gets rejected. I am the person who gets cheated on. I am the person who is not chosen, whatever your self-concept is. And how do you expect them to mirror to you, yes, you're the one, you're the chosen one, I want to be with you. If you don't have good boundaries, if you always tell yes to everyone even though you mean no, then you show the universe that you don't deserve to be treated well because you don't even treat yourself well. So start there. How do you think about yourself, your body, your mind? Have you accepted yourself yet? Are you able to set boundaries? If your body tells you, I need a nap right now, are you doing that? Are you still going to a job you hate instead of living your dream life and finding the job you love? Because going to a job you hate, that's not an act of self-love. How do you expect your environment to mirror love back to you when you constantly send out the energy of, I'm not worthy of having fun, I'm not worthy of feeling good to the universe by not treating yourself well? It's impossible, and it's not their fault to mirror that back to you. So the third issue why they're not coming is you may have limiting beliefs or negative beliefs when it comes to love in general. Those beliefs like, oh, love is hard, you need to work on it, it's hard to find love. Or you have negative beliefs when it comes to your preferred gender. Men are like this, men only want sex, or women only want money. Those kind of beliefs. Men are not faithful, women are not honest, whatever negative belief you may have. So it is important that you change those. And again, please watch my other videos. I explain to you how to do that. Then, of course, also your views on relationship. Is relationship something that comes easy to you, or is relationship something that's hard to get? Do you think something like, oh, the good ones are already taken? The universe will always have to confirm your beliefs to you. So change your beliefs, write them down, and then change them. I do have a video in my manifesting playlist on how to create your own affirmations. Please watch that, because I explain in detail what you can do with those limiting beliefs and how to reprogram them. Number 4 is you have limiting beliefs about your specific person. Why do you block them? Because they probably do something to you you don't like. I want to go back to number 2. Yes, we were talking about self-love and setting boundaries. However, setting boundaries should not mean playing mind games. I blocked them because I want them to see that they did something wrong, so now they change. That's not how it works, okay? It is better to tell someone, yes, I did not appreciate that. However, you create real change by changing your own assumptions, the love assumption, by changing your own beliefs. I like to use the metaphor of a mirror. When you eat unhealthy and you get acne, and then you try to change your person, you block your person so they realize they treated you not in a good way. It would be like trying to clean the mirror instead of changing your diet, your thoughts, in order to clean your skin. It would be standing in front of the mirror and yelling at the mirror for not showing you clear skin. It does not work that way. In a physical mirror, this is obvious to you. You wouldn't try to clean the mirror to show you amazing skin, right? Okay, I have acne and I have to work on that so that the mirror automatically shows me clear skin. And it's the same thing in our relationships. Setting boundaries should not be playing mind games. In manifesting, we do not try to change the 3D. We change on our inside, and then the 3D, our person changes as well. So no blocking won't get them to all of a sudden click and realize, oh my God, you're the only one. You're changing your self-concept and your abandonment issues and your beliefs about relationship, love, that you prefer gender and that specific person. That is what's bringing change. That is what makes them mirror back amazing stuff to you. So instead of seeing them as the person who is treating you bad, first of all, you realize, oh my God, I manifested somebody who's not treating me well, which means I'm not in self-love. That is why I'm attracted somebody who mirrors that to me. Thank you for showing me that I do have an issue here so that I can fix it. I'm not mad at you. I thank you for showing that to me because it's my responsibility to take care of it, and that is what I'm doing now. And then you change your image of your person. You can visualize them treating you amazing. Or I like scripting. You can script affirmations or scenes like, my person loves me, my person always treats me with respect. And even more important, you could say 20% should be, oh, my person that is this. 80% should be, I am worthy of being treated with respect. I am safe. I am safe in this relationship. I am safe to attract love. I am open to giving and receiving love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of kindness. I am worthy of respect. I am respected. I am always respected. Everyone around me treats me with respect. Those kind of affirmations. By the way, I did record some amazing meditations. You can check those out because I do have meditations on working on your self-concept in order to attract your person. But this is what you do. You change your concept and you change your concept about your person. That is the signal to the universe, like, this is the version of them I want. And then the universe that always reads your beliefs, reads, oh my God, you have new beliefs. You now finally believe that you are worthy of being loved. And you think that person can give you that love, because when you visualize or when you script for your subconscious mind, that is real. So if you just do it often enough and you make sure you don't constantly check the 3D or still get upset when they still ghost you or still disrespect you, when you learn to act in a different way, then you will create that change. And one thing is important when we manifest. It may very well be that you're doing your work and you still get confronted for a moment with their old self. Let's say you're working on your self-concept and now you are worthy of being loved. You've been working on your concept about them, and then they still do the same thing again. Don't worry, because that is often a test. Because in the past, you probably reacted in the same way over and over again. But maybe you know what Albert Einstein said. He said it is crazy to always doing the same thing and then expecting a different outcome. So it is about breaking your cycles. And the thing is, sometimes the universe, on purpose, confronts us with the same situation so that this time we can get out of our trained habit and do it differently this time. And that is important because that is rewiring your brain and it's creating new synapses in your brain. So don't worry about your person stepping back into old habits when you're doing your work. That just gives you the opportunity. Okay, I've got the theory and now it's a test and I'm proving to the universe, yes, I am winning this test. I don't get triggered this time. I am still affirming the better version of them. And then the universe is like, oh, test passed and now they can change. So don't worry about them sometimes acting out or you falling back into old habits. That's okay. That simply means that your new affirmations, they're not rooted yet and you need to put more effort in. It does take at least 21 days to reprogram your mind. It can go faster if you do it in like a deep trance, but still it is important to persist. Constant repetition is bringing something new into your subconscious. Because please remember how many times you were upset about them acting in a specific way, and you were affirming that. And the universe always thinks you want to experience what you think about. So every time you were mad about them acting in a specific way, it was a signal to the universe, I want them to act that way. Because according to the universe, why on earth would you think about something constantly that you do not want to experience? Doesn't make any sense for the universe. So this is the training, that we learn to take our attention away from the things we do not want to experience and put our attention to what we want to experience. And not ghosting a person, it's an important step. Unless, I'm not saying like, okay, you do not want this person back, they, I don't know, were really toxic, they abused you in some way, then yes, of course, block that person. Please watch my video about how to get over someone and move on. Okay? We do not entertain that kind of behavior. If it's really toxic, just block and move on, and still forgive them. Do your forgiveness work, because we don't forgive for the other person. We forgive for ourselves so that we do not attract the same stuff again. Very important. But if it's nothing like that, if you block them to teach them a lesson, it's going to backfire. I can guarantee that. Even if they would click in that moment, they're like, oh yeah, you're right, and I'm going to change, they will fall back into their old habit, because the mirror has to show you what you put in front of it. The only change can and will and must actually come once you do your inner work. Watch my other videos on that. I do have the Twin Flame 101 playlist. I do have playlists on manifesting, and of course I do have playlists on meditations, guided meditations with affirmations. Check those out. If you need more help, I am available for personal coaching still. I don't know for how much longer. I am planning to go more into courses in the future, but for now I'm most likely still available for personal coaching. So make sure you do your work, and then you will change your person. Okay, I wish you all the best now. Bye bye.